Welcome everyone. Prophecy News Update, Wings of the Eagle. I am Christopher Manti. This is a short, real news update from a Christian ministry you can trust. The Prophecy News Update brought to you by Wings of the Eagle. We could sure use your support. Christian missions and ministries are being targeted by the big social media groups and companies, so we do need your support more than ever. We watch what the Bible tells us to watch here. Don't worry about the distractions in the world, even in the news, even in the well-meaning news media. We will tell you what the Bible says to watch. And one of the nations, one of the most important nations to watch after Israel itself, is Turkey. Turkey is a huge player in the days to come and in Bible prophecy generally. So we want to always have an eye on them. And their leader, currently dictator Erdogan, his temper is coming out. He is beginning to get angry. There was an election just a few days ago, and his party has, in Istanbul, the capital, or Ankara, has lost seats. And so he is not happy about this. His government is weaker. He's still in control, but he will lash out. The last time this happened, there just happened to be a rash of terrorist attacks in Turkey itself. Of course, they were all blamed on the Kurds. Facts be darned, that's what they used to consolidate power for his ruling party and ultimately for himself, Erdogan, to take over. He really does not make any bones about it. He wishes to be the caliph, the king, the new king of a new Ottoman caliphate. And many in his government agree with him. Many in the Muslim world agree with him. Many in Egypt agree, in Jordan, in Syria, in Iraq, etc. But it's not quite time for that yet, but he is getting angry. One thing I did want to point out, if you didn't know, in this lead up to this election that they just had, at the campaign rallies they were holding, Erdogan played the video from the slaughter of Muslims in New Zealand. As you know, that was live streamed on social media by the killer, and so he intentionally used that for votes. And by the way, said this is a reaction from President Trump saying the Golan Heights is Israeli territory. So he is not afraid to be ridiculous, to do what he has to do to gain, retain, and grow his power. And that is what the Bible speaks of in the book of Daniel chapter 8, when it talks about a great and prominent horn, the first king of this new kingdom that is based in Turkey. I personally believe, and Wings of the Eagle believes, that he is this great and prominent horn that will lead an invasion across the Middle East and to defeat the enemies, as he sees it, of the caliphate. The first one is not who you might think. It's Iran. So we do want to be in prayer. I do want to mention that as Christians we should be in prayer for these things. Never forget to pray for our enemies, for, yes, even the enemies of the gospel, yes, even the beast system that is coming, the caliphate that is coming. We want to keep them in prayer because no man is lost. The gospel can penetrate every soul. So we want to always pray for that. And of course for the Father's will to be done at all times and for Jesus to return. On that note, I do want to make you aware we will be offering a free training, a webinar-based training starting tomorrow on our Facebook page. Not YouTube, but on our Facebook page. Please go to Wings of the Eagle, just type it in on Facebook. You will get the live free webinar starting tomorrow on evangelizing to Muslims, preaching the gospel to Muslims, part 1. And it will continue throughout April, May, and June. Again, totally free training. Take it with us. It's an expert in the field. It's not yours truly. It's Dr. J. Smith, who's one of the foremost apologists in the world to Islam. So join us for that. Keep us in prayer. If you like what we're doing, please click below. Take the End Times for Beginners course if this topic intrigues you. It's a biblical-based course that is endorsed by Joel Richardson and others. Please pay us a visit. Keep us in prayer, and we will do the same for you. Until next time, this is Prophecy News Update, Wings of the Eagle.